Hey doTERRA family, I'm Lauren Vandermast, and apart from being a doTERRA advocate, I'm an elite performance coach, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm hosting a 30-day cleanse, so using the doTERRA Cleanse and Restore Kit. The cleanse itself that I'm hosting is called 30-day Mind, Body, Move Cleanse. I'll explain the rest of that in a moment, but I'm focusing in on the doTERRA 30-day Cleanse and Restore Kit, following their protocol exactly the same, and that will be the backbone of the cleanse. So I'm running this cleanse as like using it as an enrollment kit. I'm offering it to my current clients and my list for people who want to use it as an enrollment kit, or for people who just want to do a cleanse. So I thought, you know what, I'm running it anyway, I'll open it up. So if you're in doTERRA, especially if you're in Australia, so we're in springtime, great time to do a spring cleanse. We're starting the 1st of October. You could do it if you're somewhere else as well. I don't mind where in the world you are. But if you're in doTERRA and you've always wanted to do this cleanse and restore kit, or you're going to do it anyway, and you'd like some accountability, some support, and some other little hacks around fitness and coaching, now's a great time to jump in. I'm also, I guess it's up to you, but you can use it as an enrollment kit too. So I'm opening it up. It's free to jump in on the group. I'm going to run it anyway, so the more the merrier, and it's a great time of year to get it done. Okay, so let me explain to you the move part. So we are like plastered with like exercise, and exercise is overrated. I'm not dismissing it. I'm an athlete. I train a lot of athletes. I love sports, so I'm definitely not dismissing it. But a lot of exercises that we do or we see in gyms and around the place are actually unhelpful to the body. So what happens with a lot of exercises is they pull our body away from alignment. So alignment is like your perfect posture, and posture is where you're at. So it pulls our posture away from alignment. This means it starts to shut down our body's effectiveness, or lessens our body's effectiveness in detoxing itself. So when I look at anybody, if I'm working with somebody, whether they're an athlete, regardless of what level they are, whether they're just a mum who's had a baby and she wants to improve her pelvic floor strength, and just be, fit and healthy and strong again, I'm always looking at their posture, because this is key to making them strong as a person, but also we can correct their posture so that it supports their body's ability to detox itself. So the thing that we're mostly working with here is the lymphatic system, and there's ways that you can move, like improving your posture is one way to help improve your lymphatic system, but your lymphatic system doesn't have a pump like your blood has the heart. So your lymphatic system relies on your skeletal muscle, and we need to move through a certain range of motion to effectively move our lymphatic system to detox effectively. So in the cleanse, this is what I'm adding in to it. That's why I've got the move in there. So I want to teach you how to work on your posture / alignment, and then how to use that to your benefit. So it'll help you it'll help your body clean itself out better as an extra bonus, not the main reason I threw it in there, but it will strengthen your pelvic floor and your core strength and stuff like that. And I've worked with a lot of high-end athletes, and once we just fixed something so small as how they stood and corrected pelvic floor and core strength, all of a sudden they could run faster, or they had more energy, like, because they weren't getting so tired in their sport. So it's a really it's not acknowledged much in the fitness world, but it's something that's awesome, and it works really, really well. Okay, so let me introduce you to the mind part. So like the movement part, I could talk about this all day, but I'm trying to make it as succinct as possible. Okay, I'm gonna have to paint a picture a little bit here. So with the mind part, I'm hoping you guys know what coaching is. It's kind of like you have a person at point A, they set a goal, it's point B, and then it's getting them from point A to point B. So I'm going to talk in terms of what I see and work with every day, which is in the health and fitness world. So again, whether I have somebody who's trying to lose weight, or whether I have an athlete, there's a reason they don't have their goal yet. And it's not just about the actions that they have or haven't taken. So as someone who's struggled with binge eating for 10 years, this really fits in well with this as well. So our outside world is a reflection of our inside world. And it's all well and good to go and start an exercise program or a diet or whatever it is, and try and change something about yourself. But unless you change what's inside, so like your thoughts and beliefs about yourself, any negative or limiting beliefs, or have your intentions like newly aligned into where you want to go, it's either going to be extremely hard work or it won't work. And what I found with people is that there was kind of two types where this would show up. So I'll use myself as an example. I had an eating disorder for 10 years, coupled with depression, suicide, anxiety, list goes on. So when I went on to this really epic diet and control, how old was I? It started when I was about 18. And I was able to maintain it for a little while, but every now and then I'd slip up and the binge eating would come through. And so no matter how hard I tried to control the binge eating, no matter how much I knew about food, I was ranked third in Australia in rock climbing. So I knew what I was doing. I knew how to get really far in sport. I knew what to eat. I knew how to do everything right, but I couldn't control this behavior. So that's one way it shows up. So I had a behavior, like a feeling that would lead to a behavior like binge eating that was leading to weight gain at the time. And then I have people who are a little bit different. These are the people who they do all the right things. So they do the exercise, they do, eat clean or whatever it is. But despite doing all the right things, which are on the outside, they don't get the results. I'll give you an example. One guy I worked with, he was about 110 kilos. All I did was just one little coaching hack with him. Like it took him about 5-10 minutes a day. And one little hack, didn't change his diet, didn't change his exercise, dropped over 30 kilos in a month. Not in an unhealthy way, by the way. He just removed a negative belief he had about himself. And then his body responded. Now, this happens all the time. I use this with myself, with my goals. I use it with my clients all the time. It's perfect. So the reason I've brought the mind part into the cleanse to run with the cleanse is because, first of all, some people have difficulty sticking to something like a cleanse, especially if you're intending on making changes to your diet and improving your diet in some way. So using some coaching tips and tricks, you can, if you want to cut back on alcohol or cigarettes or whatever it is you've got going in your life while you're doing the cleanse, but you're hoping to keep that as your new habit, something needs to change on the inside of you as well. So that's why I've brought the mind part in. The other reason is that, again, it is a 30-day cleanse and it's great, but I also see it as an opportunity for people to go, okay, I'm doing this cleanse, but I'm also going to I have an intention, pick something else, a new habit that I can create so that I can carry that forward into my life moving forward and it stays there. And when you're creating habits like this, it's not something you want to force or control or use discipline, because it won't work for long. I can promise you it won't. I've tried that. What you want to do is change what's on the inside of you so that it's in alignment, and then that new habit becomes automatic. So that's where the mind part comes in. It's really powerful. I get excited. So I have created a cleanse, the the Mind, Body, Move cleanse. We are using the doTERRA Cleanse and Restore Kit. That is the backbone. I'm running the cleanse for free. So you guys, you order your own products. That's all you have to pay. It's free to jump in the group. I'll be running the cleanse as per protocol with doTERRA, so that will be happening and we'll be together, so there'll be support and accountability, a whole bunch of other people in the group with you. And then to add to that, I'll be teaching you how to use, some tips and tricks for coaching kind of hacks, and then for movement hacks to support your body as you go through the cleanse. And if you want to instill some new habits, you can keep moving forward with those into your life. If you want to jump in on the cleanse, like I said, it's free. You order your own kit. You can comment below the video. Let me know you want to jump in the group. I'm using a private Facebook group so we can all talk together about what we've got going on. If you would like to share this with your teams, and increase your OV and stuff like that, you can use this post, again, if you've got a lot of builders in your team. If you would prefer to use a video, like if you're talking to somebody outside of doTERRA with an enrollment kit, I've got a separate video that I'm using for my clients who are not in doTERRA. So if you want that video, and I'm talking about the Mind, Body, Move yeah, and not like auto volume and stuff like that, just send me a private message. I'll shoot you that link and you can use that. It's on, I'll have it on YouTube for you. So I think I've covered everything, but if you do have any more questions, go ahead, post below in the comments, or you can send me a private message. Like I said, I'm running the cleanse anyway, so the more the merrier. And of course, summer is just around the corner, and spring is a wonderful time to do a spring cleanse.